Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and our business sponsors who make these live presentations possible for you fans to enjoy. I'm Joseph Brett, alongside my cameraman, as always, David Alvarez, coming to you live from Dennis Murphy Court here at South Medford High School here in Medford, Oregon. We welcome you to the Lithia Superstore pregame show as we get set for this matchup between the visiting Sheldon Irish taking on your South Medford Panthers in a league opening matchup. Both of these teams playing their first league matchup out of the Southwest Conference here tonight. Sheldon, they come into this one 8-4 on the season. They're the number 16 ranked team in the 6A. They are coached by Tosh O'Brien. They are on a 4-game win streak dating back to December 28th against Lake Ridge. They beat them 47-19. Then McNary, St. Mary's Academy, and Lake Oswego, their latest victory on the 7th, a 42-37 win. South Medford comes into this one. They're the number 3 ranked team in the state. They're 10-2. They've been on a long road trip since the last time they played here at home. Their last home game was December 21st against December 16th against Redmond. That was a 67-31 victory. And then they were on the road at McMinnville, at West Salem. And then they had 3 straight tournaments, 6 games they were on the road for. One of those, the POA. Another one, the Sabrina Ionescu tournament down in Concord, California. They won out in Concord, and they come into this one on a 3-game win streak. Their last victory against Foothill, coming out of Palo Cedro, California, 93-33. They took down Alcalanes, California, who was a 13-0 unbeaten team, 68-63. The Panthers' first loss of the season came on the road against a really good Clovis West team coming out of California. When they beat South Medford, they were 18-0 on the season. And they handed the Panthers their first loss by 18, 50-68. South Medford then took down Jesuit, lost to Benson, and Benson beat them 49-55. Those are the only 2 losses, Clovis West and Benson, for the Panthers on the season. As we mentioned, they come in on a 3-game winning streak, looking to keep it alive here at home. In their first game in the Southwest Conference, they got the 16th-ranked Sheldon Irish. The Panthers, coached by Tom Cole and assisted by Yeremi Mejia. And it looks like we have Schmerbach in street clothes this evening, standing under the hoop with her teammates. Don't think she's going to be in action this evening. See if at some point we can find out what happened to her and why she is not playing, but I'm sure she has plenty of confidence in her teammates to get the job done. A really good South Medford basketball team. They're going to be a defensive-minded team first and foremost. They're going to force countless turnovers tonight. Almost can say that I guarantee 20, because every single time I see them play, it's 20 or more turnovers forced against their opponents. They're going to look to do that tonight and turn it into points on the opposite end. That's their advantage. The big part of their team is defense, and I'm sure we're going to see plenty of it here tonight. Just under 5 minutes away until tip-off. It's the Irish taking on the Panthers in the opening game of the Southwest Conference for these 2 teams. You're listening to South Medford Panthers basketball here on TableRockSports.net. We'd like to thank everyone for joining us on our home local live sports network, Table Rock Sports. We welcome our home and our visiting fans to tonight's broadcast. Joe Brett is our executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. Please help Table Rock Sports by subscribing to our YouTube channel. A big Table Rock Sports thank you to the nearly 4,000 fans who already have subscribed. If you're listening on the YouTube page and you have not, find that red subscribe button, give it a click, and get notified when all games go live across the Table Rock Sports Network. Sheldon South Medford getting ready to tip off in just about 3 minutes. We'll have boys action coming up your way here on Table Rock Sports as well, coming up at the conclusion of this game. It's slated for a 7:30 start. It's looking like it's going to be more towards 7:45 at this point. I'll have that call. David Alvarez will be with me on camera as well. The band is playing, and that means league action is here, and the regular season has begun, and the hunt for March and the playoffs is on the way. I'm going to step away for a quick moment, but we'll be right back with Lady Panthers basketball right after this.
Things I like most about working at the Ashland Food Co-op is that it's a partner with RVTD's Employer Pass program. It makes it super easy for me to get to work and save a ton of money. I play a lot of musical instruments. I bought my own tuba when I started working at the co-op. Sometimes I'll bring it into work to play for like my coworkers and the customers. When I bring my tuba onto the bus with me, it definitely gets a lot of heads turned and people will ask me, "What's that thing? Why is it so big?" RVTD is moving our community forward.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Jump online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night here on TableRockSports.net. It's Sheldon taking on South Medford. We're going to have the national anthem, and then we'll have the starting lineups for both teams. I'd like to let everyone know Table Rock Sports is excited to be partnering with Rogue Credit Union for the 3-Point Club again this year. Rogue Credit Union will donate $3 for every Black Tornado and Panther 3-point shot made this season. Proceeds to go to the Medford School District Athletic Department. Thank you from Table Rock Sports and all Medford athletic fans to Rogue Credit Union. We're going to pause and recognize the national anthem. Be right back right after this. A terrific rendition of the Star Spangled Banner played by the South Medford High School Prep Band. And now time for the starting lineups for both teams, starting with the visiting Sheldon Irish. And leading it off, it's sophomore Kaya Trumbull. Number 5, Morgan Raleigh, senior guard. Number 21, McKenna Road, freshman. Number 23, Savannah Shuck, a senior point guard. And Hayden Kearney, rounding it out, junior forward for the Sheldon Irish. And now the starting lineup for your South Medford Panthers, the defending Southwest Conference champions and the 2024 State of Oregon 6A girls basketball state champions. Opening up the Southwest Conference here at home. Leading it off, it's number 0, junior Elise Richardson. Number 2, senior forward Maddie Warburg. Number 11, junior guard Jordan Barlow. Number 12, junior forward Dylan Howe. And rounding out the starting lineup for your Panthers this evening, it's junior center Mayanabasi Akpan. It'll be Mayan Akpan jumping in the middle for the Panthers. And she'll be jumping against the Irish's Savannah Shuck. Akpan goes up in the air and wins the opening tip for the Panthers, and we are underway here at South Medford High School. The Panthers setting up the offense. Cross-court pass goes to Richardson. And in and out of the hands of Barlow. And the Panthers turn the basketball over. And Sheldon quickly gets it back on the other end. And Savannah Shuck with the opening bucket of the ball game puts Sheldon up 2-0. And back-to-back turnovers for the Panthers to start the ball game here. Normally it's South Medford forcing the turnovers, but here early, Sheldon applying the pressure. And they're going to have to capitalize on every one of these South Medford mistakes here tonight. It's going to take everything they have to take down the Panthers. Barlow here, good defense. Sheldon kicks it out into the corner, now into the hands of Trumbull. She has it, top of the key. And they'll swing it around the right side here. Drive to the basket, goes up with the left hand off the glass. It's no good for Raleigh. Akpan the rebound, now into the hands of Dylan Howe. Panthers going to set up the offense. Three-pointer, top of the key. It's good for Dylan Howe. And quickly, the Panthers up 3-2. 6:30 to go here, first quarter for those of you just joining us. And there's one of those turnovers and a steal right there. The Panthers forcing one early. See if they can capitalize here on the other end. Another three for Howe. This time it's Maddie Warburg dropping the three for the Panthers. And they got a 4-point lead. 6 minutes to go, first quarter. And another Panther takeaway. Back and forth. Richardson trying to finish. Can't quite get it to go. Rebound into the hands of Sheldon's Kaya Trumbull. And that one dribbled, looked like off the leg of Raleigh, but they're going to say last touched by Barlow. And the Irish will keep the basketball under their own hoop as Barlow comes out for a breather. In to replace her for the first time tonight is Malia Tawalani. Tawalani guarding Trumbull here. She has to give it up to the freshman, McKenna Road. Now Trumbull with it again. She has to go to the floor with the basketball. And it's loose into the hands of Howell. It's another Panthers steal. Give and go. Tawalani at the other end. She's going to finish with the bucket. And the Panthers now on an 8-0 run have a 6-point lead with 5 minutes to go. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout taken by the Irish. We'll keep it right here. Some turnovers early for the Panthers. They had 2 of them. But they've got 3 steals now. And they've capitalized on a couple of them, and they're on an 8-0 run against the Sheldon Irish. Folks, our winter sports action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com, and by Road Credit Union with locations throughout Southern Oregon to serve you. And Table Rock Sports would also like to thank our great sponsors, including the John L. Scott Real Estate Scoreboard, and our longtime friends from Sherm's Thunderbird and Food for Less in Southern Oregon. Sheldon now inbounds the basketball. Full court pressure by the Panthers. Elise Richardson picking up on Raleigh, but it's going to be a foul on Richardson. That'll be her first personal and the first team foul against the Panthers. Raleigh now bringing it across midcourt. Has to give it up to Road. Good ball movement here from the Irish, trying to find somebody open for a shot. Something that's tough to do against this Lady Panthers basketball team is being able to drive to the basket. They do a great job of forcing you to take an outside shot. The ball not able to get inside very easily as it's poked away there as Sheldon was trying to do so. And the Panthers take it away, but they turn it over on the other end. Another steal for the Panthers, but they turn it over on the other end. That's 3 turnovers now for South Medford. 4 for the Irish, all 4 of them steals for the Panthers. Rebound there into the hands of Elise Richardson, and the Panthers going the other way with it. And they're going to say Elise Richardson traveled with the basketball. South Medford, some early mistakes here in this ball game, and I'm sure they're going to get that cleaned up. Tom Cole will have a talk with them the next chance he gets, and at halftime, even if the Panthers have a slow start, usually they go into the locker room and they come out firing on all cylinders in the second half as Dylan Howe comes up with the steal there, the 5th one of the ball game for South Medford. 3-pointer there, no good. Richardson, offensive rebound, gives it to Akpan. She dribbles along the baseline there and loses the basketball. The other way with the left hand, going coast to coast, is Raleigh. 4-point Panther lead, 3:20 to go. 3-pointer here from Taulani, too strong, not able to get it to go. But the ball gets loose. She follows her shot, keeps it alive for the Panthers, and gives them another opportunity here. Howe has it inside to Taulani. Now she kicks it out to Akpan. Cross-court pass to Elise Richardson is going to be too strong over the top of her head and out of bounds. Peyton Anderson checks into the ball game for South Medford, replacing Dylan Howe. And in for the first time for the Irish is Jenna Ayers. And a foul here will be called on South Medford. We'll see if it's on Richardson or Taulani. It's going to go against Taulani. Her first personal, second team foul. 2:46 to go, first quarter. And a traveling violation called on Raleigh. Barlow will check back into the ball game for Elise Richardson. Great job there by the Panthers. They get it down low to Akpan. She misses her first try, gets her own offensive rebound. The putback is good on the second chance try. Panthers back up by 6, 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Up and under. A good, tough shot there made by Trumbull. Now Barlow brings it across midcourt for South Medford. Cross-court pass from Anderson is tipped into the hands of Raleigh. She's going to go coast to coast. Good defense, though, by Warburg. Gets the block, keeps her feet planted, doesn't pick up the foul. Left hand, no good for Raleigh. Akpan the rebound. Ahead to Warburg. Down into the corner, Taulani. Good ball movement from the Panthers. Getting it down low. Barlow goes up, and it's good. Full court pressure from Barlow here. And a foul will go against Taulani. That'll be the third team foul on the Panthers, second on Taulani. Sheldon will have the basketball. 59.9 to go here, first quarter. Sheldon will have it from under their own basket. They get it into the hands of Bailey Line, who just checked into the ball game moments ago. And Akpan rips the ball away. Another Panther steal. Anderson now, Taulani, they kick it out. Anderson will get it for a chance to take the three, no good. Taulani, though, keeps it alive. Three here from Warburg, and it's good for Maddie Warburg on the second chance try. The extra effort from the Panthers pays off, and they're now leading 15-6. Scoreboard 27.6 to go. Shot clock is turned off. Jordan Barlow will be called on the foul. That's her first personal, fourth team foul on the Panthers. 25 seconds to go. As we mentioned, shot clock is turned off. Three-pointer, it's good for Trumbull. And the last second heave there by Taulani, no good. And we'll head to the second quarter. South Medford leads it by 6, 15-9. You're listening to Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net. Back right after this.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
And another Panther steal here to open up the second quarter. As we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the night here on Table Rock Sports. You see on our John L. Scott scoreboard, South Medford 15, Sheldon 9 as we open up the second quarter. John L. Scott has offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. A big Table Rock Sports thank you, as always, for sponsoring our scoreboard year after year. Sheldon now on the other end after the missed shot by South Medford. Good defense here by South. 6 seconds to go, and we're going to have a foul on Akpan. Fresh shot clock now for Sheldon. And Akpan strips the ball away, comes away with it. Another Panther steal. Not able to finish on the other end there. We're going to have an over-the-back call on Howell. Elise Richardson going to check back into the ball game, replaces Peyton Anderson with 6:54 to go now in the first half. And ball goes into the Irish's rally. She's going to go coast to coast with the left hand, no good, but she's fouled and she's heading to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that's going to be Taulani picking up her third personal with 6:47 on the clock here in the second quarter. Third team foul against the Panthers. Taulani going to have to come to the bench, and in to replace her is Maddie Warburg. One of 2 free throws is good for Raleigh. Good feed inside to Akpan. No good on the first try. Goes back up, gets fouled. The shot no good, but she's shooting a pair of free throws. Foul on the Irish's Jaden Meyernick called on the foul. First free throw from Akpan, in and out, no good. And Akpan hits the second. Akpan now with 3 points in the ball game. South Medford's leading scorer is Warburg with 6, and a jump ball is called down on the floor. It'll be South Medford basketball as the possession arrow is in their favor. Feed down low to Akpan. Trying to find Richardson on the back door. And the pass a little too strong in and out of her hands. And it's another Panther turnover. Not the cleanest play from the Panthers so far here in the first half on the offensive end. Defensively, they're getting the job done. Another Irish turnover. That's Sheldon's 10th turnover of the ball game. The Panthers with 8 steals. And that's the difference maker here. If Sheldon was able to play a little bit cleaner on the offensive end themselves, this basketball game would be a little closer than it is at 6. As that one from Howell is no good. And a steal, though, from the Panthers. Warburg comes away with it into the hands of Barlow, and she's going to finish with the easy bucket and extend the Panther lead to 8. And it's stripped away by Akpan, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. They're going to say Jordan Barlow with the foul, her second personal. First free throw is good for Rayleigh. And she's able to hit 1 of 2. Anderson with the rebound for South Medford. So Rayleigh, 2 of 4 in her last 2 trips to the free throw line. Warburg has it here. Now to Howell. Drives. Pull-up jumper. No good. Akpan offensive rebound. The putback too strong from Akpan. Off the backboard and then off the front of the rim. Three-pointer, it's good for Trumbull. Her second three-pointer of the ball game. She has 8 for the Irish. 8 of their 14. Out of the basket, and it's good off the glass. Good feed from Akpan. And Tom Cole going to talk some things over with his girls. He'll take a 30-second timeout, and we'll be keeping it right here. Folks, before or after the game is a great time to visit Dutch Bros and enjoy your favorite beverage. Dutch Bros gives back to the communities they serve in support of kids and local efforts to help others. That is Dutch Bros. So out of the timeout, it'll be Sheldon basketball after the Panther bucket by Howell. And a traveling violation will be called on the Irish there. Good job by Akpan forcing that one, getting in the way. The Irish now with 12 turnovers in the ball game. Good feed down low to Akpan. Good ball movement here from the Panthers. Still no look here. Give and go to Akpan. Good feed by Peyton Anderson to Akpan for the finish. Try there, no good. Tipped into the hands of Anderson for the rebound. Trying to feed it to Warburg. It's taken away. (22-14), South Medford lead. Three-pointer there, no good. And it's going to go out of bounds. That try by Marinick. And Taulani with 3 fouls, going to check back into the ballgame for Elise Richardson with 2:54 to go in the first half. Taulani will bring the ball up the court for the Panthers. She's going to be guarded by Rayleigh. Anderson takes the 3, no good. And we're going to have a foul on the floor. And it's going to go on a Howell. And that's the 5th team foul on the Panthers here in the quarter. Second personal for Howell. 2:29 to go, and now Sheldon into the bonus. Meyernick at the free throw line, shooting 2. She hits the first. Her first points of the ball game. Barlow in, replacing Howell for South Medford. And Meyernick misses the back end of the free throws there. 22-15 is the score. Panthers now going to set up the offense. Onto the hands of Taulani. Taulani, step back, 3, it's good. And she now has 5 in the ball game. 10-point Panther lead. And it's going to be a travel and another turnover for the Irish. Trumbull going to come back into the ball game for Sheldon. She will replace Jenna Ayers. And quickly the Panthers turn it over as well. Takeaway by Anderson. And Barlow with the 2-pointer there. And a good job by Akpan, gets up, swats that one away. We're going to have a foul, though, on the Panthers. Mayan Akpan called for the foul. That'll be her second personal. And we'll have free throws coming for Sheldon as they call a timeout. It'll be a full timeout taken by the Irish. We'll take one as well. Back right after this with more Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Trumbull gonna miss both free throws for the Irish. Score remains 27-15. 1:35 to go here in the first half. Coming up, it'll be the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime report. Visit playmedford.com to find the latest winter and spring activity guide. Sports leagues, classes, field trips, and special events await you. Visit playmedford.com and click on the program guide tab to learn more. Gwyneth Silo checks into the ball game for the first time for the Irish. Ball goes in to Warburg. Good feed there by the Panthers. Akpan finishing to extend that lead. And a steal by Peyton Anderson. She goes up, not able to finish. 11 steals now by the Panthers. They've forced now 16 turnovers in the first half. And a feed down low to Shuck, able to finish. 29-17 now. Panthers in front by 12. Akpan not able to finish, but loose ball trying to get the rebound there was Shuck, and she's not able to hold on to it. It goes out of bounds, so the Panthers catching a break there. They all hold on to the basketball under their own basket. Shot clock is turned off. 21.1 to go in the first half. They get the ball in to Akpan, and again, not able to finish down low off the backboard. It goes in and out for her. And another ball gets loose there. Panthers not able to come away with it. 5 seconds on the shot clock now. Shot there, no good. Anderson gets it. She's going to heave one down court. It'll be no good. And that'll do it for the first half of play here at Dennis Murphy Court, home of the South Medford Panthers. We go into the break at half. It's 29-17 Panthers out in front by 12. You're listening to Lady Panthers basketball on TableRockSports.net. Back right after this.
For over 50 years, each day has started with a smile, a helping hand, and a promise to be there when you need us most. Delivering on that promise are our hard-working, dedicated employees. At Sherms, we're proud to be an essential part of our community and look forward to keeping our selection, quality, and value where our customers deserve for many years to come. Sherms Food for Less and Thunderbird Market.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
To stretch their budget this January? That's pretty much all of us. That's why Abby's is offering this giant pizza that can feed up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 hungry people for less than $27. Now, that's an Abby's budget stretching deal. Worried about a no-fun January? Not at Abby's. Dine on our Bacon Cheddar Special. It's delicious and loaded with toppings and real cheese. Plus, it's on sale, and the kids can play some video games. Enjoy fun January at your local Abby's.
When you work with Hart Insurance Agency, you'll experience the quality service and attention to detail that you'll only find with an independent insurance agency. Hart Insurance Agency was founded in 1947 and is one of the largest independent, locally owned agencies in Southern Oregon, with offices in Grants Pass and Medford. Their experienced team of agents have the knowledge to design, place, and to manage your personal and business insurance plans. Find out more. Visit hartinsurance.com.
Carpet One has been serving Southern Oregon for 68 years.
And it's time to celebrate during our 68th anniversary sale.
Save on Southern Oregon's largest inventory of hardwood, waterproof flooring, carpet, laminate, and tile.
Plush carpet just $268 a square foot.
Laminate $168 a square foot.
Waterproof plank an incredible 68 cents a square foot.
Plus pay no interest for 12 full months. During the 68th anniversary sale at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Don't miss the Start Something New sales event at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 25 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
I got a good
Call Twin Creeks Retirement today for more information.
We welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore matchup of the night here on TableRockSports.net. It's the visiting Sheldon Irish taking on your Lady Panthers. And at the break, it's South Medford 29, Irish 17. Folks, Table Rock Sports welcomes Twin Creeks Retirement to our sponsor group. Discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Visit TwinCreeksRetirement.com to learn more. And now with the Medford Parks and Recreation halftime reports. Did you know the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon? The winter program guide just came out. Find out about all the recreation and learning opportunities at playmedford.com. At the break, the Panthers have a 12-point lead. It could easily be 20 or more, but they haven't been able to capitalize on too many of the Sheldon mistakes, and they've made a few more themselves than they normally do in this ball game. 10 turnovers for South Medford here in the first half. 16, though, for the Irish. 11 of those coming by steal for South Medford. We said they'd forced the Irish to turn the ball over at least 20 times tonight. They're on pace for 32 at this point. And South Medford, usually about 15 or so steals. You know, they're a very defensive-minded team. Hard to get the ball down low on them. They've got 11 already in the ball game. See if in the second half they can capitalize on more of the mistakes that they force this Irish basketball team to make. We'll start with the Irish. Kaya Trumbull has 8 points. She's the leading scorer for Sheldon in the first half. Morgan Rayleigh has 4. Marinick has 1, and Savannah Shuck has 4 of her own. For the Panthers, Taulani has 5, Warburg has 6, Barlow has 6, Dylan Howell has 5, and Akpan has 5 of her own, and the Panthers have a 12-point lead. They're going to look to clean up the offense here in the second half, force some more turnovers, capitalize on the other end, and extend that Panther lead and bring home the victory in their opening game of the Southwest Conference play here against the Sheldon Irish. The Panthers will be at home on the 14th. They've got Grants Pass. Then they're on the road at Willamette, and then home versus North Medford and South Eugene. That's their first 5 matchups in the Southwest Conference. They'll have a 3-game homestand. North Medford on the 21st, South Eugene on the 24th, Roseburg on the 28th before they got 3 on the road to end January and head into February play. Sheldon will open up the third quarter with the basketball, trailing this South Medford team by 12. 3-point try by Trumbull, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound into the hands of Maddie Warburg. Warburg ahead now to Barlow, who's going to set up the offense for the Panthers. Howell, good feed to Akpan, and Akpan's going to finish at the basket. Akpan now the leading scorer for the Panthers with 7. Feed down low. Shuck has to get rid of it. Jumper here. Too strong off the backboard. Akpan tips it ahead to Warburg. No matter how the Panthers play in the first half, they always will come out of the locker room playing a little bit better in the second half. And they're off to a good start here as Akpan has back-to-back buckets for the Panthers. Barlow here, full court pressure from the Panthers, a steal, and Howell's going to finish with the right hand from the left side for the bucket. Another Panthers steal, this time capitalizing on the other end. 35-17 now the score. Panthers out in front. 18-point lead. Make it 16 at the bucket there from Kearney. Her first bucket of the ball game. Tough shot from Barlow, and she makes it fall. And 10 points now for Jordan Barlow in the ball game. 37-19 the lead for the Panthers, and a 30-second timeout taken by Tom Cole and company. Folks, Table Rock Sports again would like to welcome Twin Creeks Retirement to our sponsor group. Discover the vibrant lifestyle at Twin Creeks Retirement in Central Point. Enjoy spacious apartments, gourmet dining, and enriching activities in a welcoming community. Visit TwinCreeksRetirement.com to learn more. And folks, Rory World State Farm Insurance has been protecting your dreams in Oregon for over 30 years. Like a good neighbor, Rory World State Farm Insurance. Out of the timeout, it's going to be Sheldon basketball. They trail South Medford 37-19, 5:41 to go here in the third quarter. Full court pressure by the Panthers, and they almost come up with the takeaway there. Trumbull feeds it ahead. No good off the backboard there from Shuck. Quickly, the Panthers push it the other way. Richardson going to set up the offense. Barlow again driving to the basket. She now has 12. The Panthers have a 20-point lead, and a foul here will be called on Maddie Warburg. Malia Taulani checks into the ball game to replace Elise Richardson. Taulani with 3. Barlow has 3 of her own. First team foul of the quarter for South Medford. And the ball on the ground. Jump ball called between Dylan Howell and Shuck. And the possession arrow is in South Medford's favor. They'll get the ball back, and that'll be another takeaway for the Panthers. Oh, Barlow not able to finish on the give and go between her and Akpan. Jumper, no good from Rayleigh. Akpan comes down with the rebound for the Panthers. Barlow again to the basket. This time gives it up to Akpan, and Akpan going to finish with the easy bucket. The Panthers doing a great job getting to the basket here in the third quarter. Akpan getting a hand up and into the face there, forcing a tough shot. It's missed. Quickly, the Panthers go the other way, but it's taken away by Sheldon's Rayleigh. And a foul will be called on the floor. Peyton Anderson going to have to come into the ball game. She'll replace Jordan Barlow, who just picked up her 4th personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter. Barlow comes out with 12 points for the Panthers. Three-pointer, it's good for Rayleigh. Hackpan can't finish there. Rebound, Hayden Kearney for the Irish. And a blocking foul on the floor. It'll go against Rayleigh. Ball goes into Warburg. Warburg for three, no good. Anderson, though, second effort, keeping it alive. Not able to get it to one of her teammates. And Sheldon now on the other end. 41-22, the Panthers out in front. You see it on our John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. Jumper here, no good from Silo. Taulani quickly pushing the ball ahead. And the three-pointer is good for Dylan Howell. She now has 8 points in the ball game, and the Panthers lead it by 22, 44-22 the score. And now checking into the ball game for the first time for South Medford, it is Citrine Vire, the only freshman on the Panther lineup. Floater there, no good from Howell. Rebound was Rode for the Irish. So Taulani called for the foul there. That's her fourth personal, her and Barlow both. And Vire comes away with the steal for the Panthers. Good defense by the freshman, Citrine Vire. Anderson will take a three. No good. Rebound into the hands of Trumbull for the Irish. They're going to call Peyton Anderson for the foul there. Rowley's going to hit the first of two free throws. We welcome you back here on TableRockSports.net. Sorry for the technical difficulties that we were having, but we are back up and we are running. We should not have any more going forward. The Panthers running away with this one. Now lead at 61-28. Another Panther steal here. And Taulani now on the other end, going to go up with the left hand, no good. Akpan offensive rebound. The putback is good for Mayanabasi Akpan. 63-28 now the score for South Medford. (63-28) South Medford. Three-point try there, no good. The Irish with the offensive rebound. Second chance try there, no good as well. Off of the hands of Taryn Vassy. Peyton Anderson will check in now for Maddie Warburg. And so the majority of the starters out of the ball game for South Medford. The only one on the floor is Elise Richardson. Taulani off the steal, going to go up with the left hand, no good, and it's going to be Sheldon basketball. .35 Panther lead as they've started to run away with this one in the third and fourth quarters. And another Panther steal. Elise Richardson coming up with it. A 17th steal of the ball game for South Medford. 25th forced turnover for the Irish. Silo into the ball game. As we've got a running clock here now. Panthers up 35. Good defense by Anderson. Into the corner, three-point try, too strong. Anderson the rebound. Minute 22 to go in the ball game. Panthers by 35. Taulani up and under, no good. Another three-point try here, no good as well. Vassy going to come down with the rebound. Behind the back pass, she finds Elise Richardson to keep it alive. Good job by Vassy to be heads up. Taulani for three. It's good. 66-28 Panthers. Bailey Line getting in on the scoring, her first bucket of the ball game. Taulani going to take another three, no good. Trumbull going to let the ball go out of bounds. And Sheldon will have it. 18 seconds to go, shot clock turned off. And this is all but going to do it for this one. Have one final shot here by the Irish. I think they're just going to dribble it out and let the the scoreboard run down. And that's going to do it. South Medford going to come away with the victory, 66-30 over the visiting Sheldon Irish. And they're now 1-0 in the Southwest Conference Sheldon falls to 0-1. Coming up, the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show. Visit travelmedford.org and search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. Going to go over some stats and some scoring, all coming up on the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role postgame show, where we make sports fun again. Back right after this.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your.
We welcome you back. It's the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role post-game show here on TableRockSports.net. South Medford takes it by a final score 66-30 over the visiting Sheldon Irish. For the Irish, Trumbull tonight, she had 8 points. Bailey Line had 2. The leading scorer is Rayleigh for the Irish. She had 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11 for her. Marinick with 1. Savannah Shuck with 4. Hayden Kearney with 2. For the Panthers, Taulani finishes the night with 11. Maddie Warburg with 8. Jordan Barlow 16. Dylan Howell 17. And Akpan 13 for her on the night. And the Panthers with the 36-point victory, 1-0 now in the Southwest Conference. The Irish fall 2-0-1, 11-2 on the season overall for South. 8-5 now for the Irish. Coming up, the boys. We got them right here on Table Rock Sports in 20 minutes. We'll have the call. Myself and David Alvarez. Player of the game, Morgan Rayleigh for the Irish. And for South Medford tonight, we're going to go with Jordan Barlow stepping up and having herself a pretty darn good end of the third quarter there and put together a nice run in the fourth quarter. The Panthers get it done without Sarah Schmerbach tonight. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. Boys action coming up in 19 minutes. You can catch that stream up here on Table Rock Sports in about 2. This has been a special presentation of Table Rock Sports. My executive producer tonight was Joe Brett with David Alvarez. I'm Joseph Brett saying thanks for watching and good night.